Arnon, Arnon, it's low to money.
A ransom demand is $1 million.
That's nothing! I'm on that in a day, probably. I'm more money in stock Aiken and Dennis Waterman put together.
The human mind is the greatest weapon. Day by day, materials are produced primarily for evil, to frighten, to express unlawfully, to be of utter malice. Little does one know that the mind can also emit the destruction itself. A delicate creature, dotted with tiny golden droplets of pure majesty, a sight to behold in every household, a pristine texture that illuminates the fragments of life that should be treasured. With great loss comes a great profit, for now, problem has occurred, a new stage in my life, and man shan't live in fulfillment with a problem on his palms, for the expression of primal rage in the human mind runs loose from its rusty shackles, and let me be reborn from my previous state as a connoisseur of discount, rare, steam jewelry, to a full-time phone scamming company CEO. I claimed my office and started a brand new chapter in my short-lived life with only one thought in mind.
I gotta find Bubba!
My beloved storage of past save files were meaningless to me. It was time to deceive my own grandfather for his money. What to choose?
Here you go.
I think I can make a business out of this. Observing my surroundings, I came to a realization that I may have competition weighing me down. One less old person to take advantage of every time a call has been completed. It is of absolute detriment that I begin immediately. My first employee was a fool. He didn't know what he was falling for. I have deceived him ever since Bubba disappeared. His existence was comparable to that of a dung beetle. I did his family a favor, yet he did not return it. His degenerative antics was a distraction from my main plotline. Money, scam, upgrade, deceive, update. Every card number fished was a Steam discount rarity, and all were sliding into my collective bank accounts like butter. My friend failed to catch up to my levels of expertise, so in a turn of the card I hired another waste of oxygen to combine talents and become a symbiotic duo. However, I overlooked the consequential curse that guarded the benefit, and now I had 2 children to tend to. While Sanzertar's commonplace was Taco Bell, Sarnex liked to make out with his own keyboard. With 2 people, only 2 hands can tend to their problems. Yet, to my fortune, a woman of mystery came to my rescue and tended to my laborers. Then in a flash, she made off. I expressed my gratitude. More funds meant more workers. More workers meant more funds. And if one were to vanish, the empire will fall. Sarnex will now be labeled as Tardinax. Sancertar will now be nicknamed Sancerturd. There was always a bucket bill, and as I stared at the outdoor lands, the mysterious woman stared back at me. She was not here to contest, yet she was conspicuous. I returned to scamming. Perhaps she loves me. Oh crap, her boyfriend's right there. Nice buns, bro. As I turned to leave, I smacked straight into the door. It was locked. When I recollected my psychological bearings, I concluded that I fell for the woman's trap. I was stuck in a room with no existence to fulfill yet. Pounding at the door with aggression flung back at me, as I was only hurting my fists. At the moment, I stood there, reminiscing. I could only stare at the brick wall, almost victim to my anger. It was smooth, yet also had a rough, concrete-like texture. There was no cracks between the bricks. All rectangular concrete rocks lived in unison, as did the cement that unified them. The wall was a business, the bricks were the employees, and the cement connecting the brick was the manager. The bricks all knew their place in the structural hierarchy. The higher up a block was on the wall, the less strain it had on carrying the minerals above it, while the bottom bricks had the most tension because of its duty. However, when the bottom bricks are gone, all of a sudden the wall collapses. I was rescued by an unlikely hero. I paid my respects and bid farewell. As I have learned an important lesson in taking advantage of human shepherding, I tended to my pets, and I conjured enough coin to hire a new servant of trade, a woman. Great! For every upgrade comes a greater work result. However, my beloved children of the company were currently misunderstood. They worked hard, infinitely, indefinitely, and indubitably. The potential. They were non-profit. The buckets were a temporary relief for them. A Monster Energy was a gatekeeper to true employee potential. They were non-profit, unpaid, and perfect. They knew Bubba's important to me, and are working effortlessly to get him back. And despite my endless torment, putting up to their constant bicker, it all paid off. When I paid somebody to do my job for me. Nice buns, bro. A woman with a masculine voice and a comically large gun barged into my office. The IRS have come at last. I have not been doing my job as a citizen of the country, and if I do not pay my taxes I will be of no use and therefore of exile. I have lost $18. However, despite being a goal of money, such money had to be sacrificed to the rightful purpose. With those $18, my government can benefit its people with blessings of wonder, firearms, warheads, and sour cream that can be of use to citizens, and a brand new internet connection for my scams to be partaken in. Recall as a learning opportunity of the ways to bend people to my will. Retirement homes will cower at my wrathful voice, for when knows who will be the next victim. My voice was a chameleon. One moment I'm a pizza delivery service caller, the other moment I'm a grandson who has broken a finger. Amazon claims you have made an incorrect purchase. YouTube takes my money, and I need Patreon follows. This old man scores with beautiful women, and basically, you're a stupid idiot. Like a degenerate, I took the numbers, collected them, and stored them until I needed them the most. People took my business as inspiration, copy-pasted there into the world. They could never be as good as my own. Every scam made, every intern's butt slapped. My fortress was impenetrable. Like a brick wall, my company stood. My friends were the bricks, and I was the cement holding them together. We worked in unison, and unison worked in us. Bubba was so far away, yet we were working our way to his release. The chorus provided me comfort and trust in the company. He was the only fool who knew what he was doing. At last, automation was accomplished. My trustful guidance had led the company a long way from where it started. All the way from the bottom, I built my way to the top, still having such a long way to go. And as I hobbled my way from Steam sales to a sublime scam called Empire, reality was inevitable. Bubba's sacrifice was in vain, as my family ruthlessly killed him off to turn me into a grown adult who can fend for himself. From a sly hermit crab to a tough, thieving fox, the transformation was complete. My father no longer had to leave me, but it was time for me to leave my father.
I deserve that.